Joining me now to discuss the incident and how the company is handling it is Starbucks Executive Chairman, that's Howard Schultz.
I'm embarrassed, ashamed. I think what occurred was reprehensible at every single level. I think I take it very personally, as everyone in our company does, and we're committed to making it right. The announcement we made yesterday about closing our stores, 8,000 stores closed, to do significant training with our people is just the beginning of what we will do to transform the way we do business and educate our people on unconscious bias.
And it will cost you millions of dollars, too.
It will cost millions of dollars.
I've heard the phrase racial bias training. What exactly does that mean?
We have an opportunity, with the help of Sherilyn Ifill from the NAACP and Brian Stevenson and Heather McGee, people who have been in this space for a long time, to help guide us, support us. This is not going to be a one-day event where we're going to do something and leave. We're going to stay with this. It's going to be significant. It's going to endure. Yesterday, I spent time with the white manager who did make the 911 call. Mm-hmm. And
is she still with the company?
No, she has left the company. Kevin has spent time with the two young men, and I think Kevin
Johnson, the Starbucks CEO.
Yes.
I would like to know more about the conversation with the manager yesterday. What did you say? What did she say? How is she feeling? Why did she make that call to the police?
Yeah, I think for her, she is suffering herself in her own way. I think she recognizes that perhaps that call should not have been made. I don't think she intended, when she made the call, for the police to arrive and arrest the two young men.
What did she think was going to happen?
I think she probably thought that the police were going to talk to the men about what they were doing and why they were there. And I think you have to say, in looking at the tape, that she demonstrated her own level of unconscious bias. And in looking at the tape, you ask yourself whether or not that, in fact, was racial profiling.
Yeah. Is there any doubt in your mind that the call would not have been made had there been two white men? And, you know, white customers in the store were saying, look, I've been sitting here. No one has said anything to me. The two black men, by the way, in their 20s, were there to meet a realtor to discuss a business deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's no doubt in my mind that the reason that they were called was because they were African American.
What, if anything, does the company plan to do for the two black men? I know Kevin Johnson, the CEO, has met with them. Yeah. Have you all had any discussions about what, if anything, Starbucks should do, could do for these two young men? What
we have tried to do with the two young men, and Kevin has met with them, is ask them, what can Starbucks, given our resources and the capabilities we have, they have an interest in real estate, what can we do to help advise them and support their own business endeavors? And I think what will come out of this is that, given the resources that we do have, that we will provide them with a foundation of learning and provide them with an opportunity to be part of our company, either directly or indirectly, as a result of this situation.
This is the end of part 1 that I'm uploading tonight. We haven't even scratched the surface of how deep the rabbit hole goes. You're going to learn in the upcoming series the burning question that you're probably asking yourself after watching this series of events, which is, just how powerful is the diversity industry that it can force multinational corporations and mayors' offices of large metropolises to cower, to grovel, and to pay off any amount of money to make the problems go away. You're going to learn about the PICO network. You're going to learn about the role of George Soros in the Open Society. You're going to learn about the ADL and the role of Jewish federations in all of this. You're going to learn the role of interfaith coalitions and how they mobilize votes and therefore constitute an essential political pressure group of inner-city politics. You're going to learn about gentrification and how Starbucks fits into the turf war between Swipple whites and urban blacks. You're going to learn about Saul Alinsky and his role in the formation of groups like Power. You'll learn about the role of Eric Holder and the NAACP. You're going to learn about the NMSDC and the Diversity Supplier Program that nearly every large multinational company has to subscribe to. In short, in this series, you're going to learn about the vast national and translocal network of profit and non-profit companies, foundations, pressure groups, corporations, and academic departments, as well as full-time professionals whose job is to advance and promote the diversity industry. An industry that functions much like a conglomerated Clinton Global Initiative, whose sole function is to control politics and money in America. Stay tuned.
In mind, you